We're back now with Dr. Rich Besser because so many of you had so many questions after they learned yesterday, Robin, about your rare blood disorder called MDS. It affects the bone marrow. And Robin, there was so much love in all those messages. But this is a condition that, and I know when you first told me, I had never heard of it before at all.
I had never heard of it either. And when I talked to Rich about it, the first thing he said was, don't go online. But explain to people what exactly it is, Rich.
Yeah, most people haven't heard of it. It's incredibly rare. Myelodysplastic syndrome, or MDS, it's a disorder of the blood or of the bone marrow. The reason it's important is you get abnormal cells in the bone marrow, and your bone marrow is responsible for all the components of your blood. So your red cells, your white cells, your platelets. People with MDS can have anemia, they can have problems with infections, and they can have problems with bruising. But it's rare. There are only 18,000 cases of MDS a year. And of those cases, there are only about 300 that have it as a result of chemotherapy or successful cancer treatment like Robin did.
And Robin, I know this was something you were really concerned about. You didn't want people to take away the message at all that don't get the treatment.
I have no regrets whatsoever. That treatment saved my life. It's the reason that I'm here. And I heard from a lot of people that were concerned that have gone through treatment. And I was made aware of the consequences going through it. It's just so incredibly aware. And so people should not be hesitant about treating that primary condition.
That's such an important point. Many people reached out to me about that yesterday. They're saying, I'm undergoing cancer treatment. Should I stop because of this? And absolutely not. You fight the battle that you have. And Robin fought and won her battle with breast cancer. And occasionally there is a rare complication later down the line, and then you fight that battle.
And Rich, you were explaining yesterday to the entire staff what goes into a bone marrow transplant. I was really surprised. I had this image of having injections straight into bones, and that's not what happens anymore.
No, not at all. I mean, Robin's sister will go through what most people go through who donate. To register.
Just remind everybody, she's a perfect match, you said, or just about a perfect match?
She is as good a match as you can get. She is a better match than if Robin had an identical twin.
Whoa, wow. Well, virtually identical. She's a journalist.
Yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable. But to register to be a donor, you go to bethematch.org. They'll send you a kit. It's a swab in your cheek. There's not even a blood test to register. Then if you're selected to be a donor, they give you a medication to make the cells from your bone marrow go into your circulation. Then it's just like giving blood through a vein in your arm. It takes a number of hours, but that's it. There's no needle into your bone. It's very easy.
And so encouraged by the number of people. First of all, again, thank you for all the love, but people who especially were saying, I'm going to be a donor. And bethematch.org said they got a tremendous amount of response of people wanting to be a donor and getting the information. And that's what, make your mess your message. And if that's the message,
and there are so many people, there are 10,000 people a year who need to get a match outside of their family. And many of them can't find a match because people aren't registering.
And we have all kinds of information about this online all day long, abcnews.com.